Hi guys, I'm back with Anna's point of view today. I heard Luke telling Jeffrey that he went to see Mr. Trupt in the hospital, that it was awful, and that Mr. Trupt wasn't awake or moving. But I couldn't help feeling the way I did. I wanted to go and see him too. I just didn't think I could do it alone. So I asked Danielle and Jessica to come with me. We sat at lunch. We were quiet. No one talked much, not since the accident. "Anna, what's wrong?" Jessica asked. She always was good at knowing when something was wrong. "Nothing," I said. I pulled my peanut butter and jelly apart. "Just tell us," Danielle said. I didn't say anything. I focused on my sandwich, picking at it but not eating. "Come on," Danielle urged. I blurted it out. "I want to go see him." Silence. I brushed my sandwich pieces into a pile. I noticed Danielle and Jessica weren't eating either. The three of us busied ourselves with staring at our food. "Me too," Jessica finally said. "Really?" Danielle said. "Aren't you guys scared to go?" "Yes," I said. I scooched forward. "So let's go together. Will you guys go with me?" "I will," Jessica said, pushing her food aside. "You think your parents will let you?" Jessica asked. She was asking both of us, but I answered. "I already asked my mom. She said she'd take us." "I'll try," Danielle said. "I want to go." "We're stronger when we stick together. Remember?" Jessica said, "just like Mr. Trupp told us." Her voice got quiet as she mentioned his name. We got quiet. We didn't talk about him anymore. It just hurt too much. Oh, I wonder if they're going to get to go see him or not because, let's see, whose mom said that they could take us? So Anna's mom said that she can take the girls, but remember, Danielle's parents they're not the biggest fans of Anna's parents, or Anna's mom, I guess I should say. So we'll see if she gets to go. And this is from Danielle's point of view, so we'll see what she's thinking. "I knew Mom and Grandma would have a fit about me going to the hospital with Anna, especially with her mother. But I didn't care. Not this time. I found the courage to ask them because it was important to me. We were sitting at the kitchen preparing dinner. I peeled the potatoes. Grandma peeled the apples for one of her delicious pies. Mom managed everything else. "When do you think the snow's going to be gone?" Grandma asked. Farmers love to talk about the weather. The nice hot apple pie did sound wonderful in this cold, snowy weather. I inhaled deeply and then took the plunge. "I want to go and see my teacher," I said. "Anna's mother is driving her and Jessica. I'd like to go with them." "You're not going anywhere with that girl and her mother. We've already told you that," Grandma snapped. "Mother," Mom said, "I'll handle this. Keep an eye on dinner. Danielle, come with me." "I don't like it," Grandma said. Apple peels missed the pile and flew onto the floor. I'm so grateful my mom pulled me away. I love Grandma, but she is like a piece of iron, unbendable. And forget about the teacher thing. In her mind, a teacher is still the person that raps you on the knuckles with a ruler or across the back with a paddle. She doesn't get Mr. Terrupt at all. According to Grandma, this whole incident was his own fault. Seems to me that teacher of yours has only himself to blame, Grandma said one night while we were doing dishes. If he had more control over them boys, especially that Peter, this wouldn't have happened. I stopped drying my plate in my hands. He needed a licking months ago, and a good teacher would have given him one. My plate smashed onto the kitchen floor. I didn't mean to drop it. Mom, on the other hand, she gets it. I've told her about Terrupt many times, so I know she understands how special he is. We sat on my bed, side to side, not looking at each other, but at the wall across from us. I'd hung my sketch of Mr. Terrupt up there. "You really think you want to see him?" Mom asked. "Yes. It's not going to be easy. He's going to have machines and tubes hooked up to him. He's not going to look at you or say anything." I know. Luke was talking in school about his visit. He said it was scary. "And I don't like you being around Anna or her mother, but I also think it's probably better that you go with your friends than alone." Charlie could drop me off and pick me up. The bed bounced as I twisted my face to Mom. It sounded like she was about to agree. Please. Alright. Anna's point of view. So I think Danielle's gonna get to go. It was time for us to go to the hospital. Jessica and her mother were already at my house. Our mom sat at the kitchen drinking coffee like they often do now. Jessica and I sat around with some books, but even she found it difficult to focus enough to read. Danielle's here, I announced as soon as I saw the pickup pull into our snowy driveway. Mom came to the porch door to greet her with me. "Oh my goodness," I heard Mom say to herself. She didn't even realize I was staring right at her. Same old farm truck. Or same old red farm truck. Did she know that truck? I didn't get it. "Hi, Danielle," I said as Danielle came up the steps. "This is my mom, Terry." "Hi, Danielle," Mom said. "Come on in out of this cold." Danielle stomped the snow off of her shoes onto our welcome mat. I took her coat and hung it on our rack. "It's nice to finally meet you. Anna has told me so much about you," Mom said. They shook hands. "It's nice to meet you too, ma'am," Danielle said back. "Thanks for letting me come with you." "I'm glad you could join us," Mom said. "And you can call me Terry." I led Danielle further into my house. When I looked back, Mom stood gazing out the door. After a few long seconds, she turned away. She smiled at me and said, "Why don't you give Danielle a quick tour of the house and hang out for a few minutes, then we'll go." "What are you looking at?" I asked. "Nothing really." "That's my brother Charlie who dropped me off," Danielle said. "I didn't know you had a brother," I said. "Yeah, he's 27, a lot older than me. He works on the farm with my dad and my grandpa." I looked at Mom. "She's 27 too." "He drives that red Ford everywhere," Danielle said. "Always has," Mom said. "Does it still have a dent in the driver's side door?" "Yes, ma'am," Danielle said. My jaw dropped. What was going on? How did Mom know that? And why wasn't Danielle as shocked as me about her knowing? I looked at Mom, but before I could get anything out of my mouth, I didn't know what to say anyway. She said, "A quick tour, Anna." So, we're starting to find out that Danielle's family and Anna's family kind of know each other, but Anna doesn't know about it yet. So, next time we'll learn from Danielle's point of view. See you next time.